Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA action here on 2K Sports. Hi folks, this is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Paul George heard the critics. He said the only way I could respond was to get better, to come back with a vengeance. I didn't like that people saw weakness. I had to answer that, and it fueled me. I wanted to come back and be myself again. Brian?
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. And a look at the stats for Lonzo Ball.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. They've got Nikola Vucevic.
Here we go.
Kobe White out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Demar Derozan, and it's Ilyasova in at the power forward spot. And for Los Angeles, we've got Paul George. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Jackson. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Leonard in at the small forward.
I feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
Fades. And the basket by Derozan.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Leonard for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. You know, you look at the career of Leonard. He's always been a factor for a title run, Brent.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game is just perfectly built for the playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor. He squares up in the mid-range. And, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with.
Now here's Bledsoe. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by White.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
DeRozan can't get that one to fall. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Leonard on the wing. Back to Bledsoe. That shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. DeRozan against Leonard. The fadeaway. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game. One thing you got to love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint. He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Here's DeRozan. Shoots a fadeaway. And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last. All right, let's go to the stats for a moment and show you this season's steals leaders. 5th best, Paul George.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Double team on Leonard. Bledsoe, pass to George. Here's Hartenstein. Back to George. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. Misses the 3. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. White finds DeRozan. Fades and shoots. And they pick up 2.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Leonard attacking. Oh, a special move before that shot. Leonard's got 7 points.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Leonard on the wing. Over DeRozan. Shot by Leonard, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
DeRozan against Leonard. And the shot goes down. He's got 6.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Leonard against DeRozan. Leonard can't get it to go.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Ball finds DeRozan. Over to the left wing. It's Vucevic, high post. Ball outside. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Inside. Here's White. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Pass to Leonard. Oh, DeRozan with the block. White for 3. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
Slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
The Clippers trail. And here's Jackson. Leonard with a screen on White. Pass to Leonard. And the step back jumper is good. Leonard's got 12.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
DeRozan against Leonard. Back to DeRozan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And of course, the veteran, Demar Derozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal, and I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
And the Bulls making a change here. Bradley's checked in. And a new rookie class to watch here early in the season, Grant. How long should we wait to evaluate a rookie's play, you think?
Well, B.A., I think you have to give them a pass their whole first year. It just takes a minute to adjust and acclimate, and a lot depends on the age of the rookie as well.
Now here's George. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Driving in, shoots over Vucevic. George's shot is off.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Zubac finds Kennard. Zubac with a screen on White. Here's Batum. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Chicago making some... Los Angeles has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Paul George out there with Serge Ibaka. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Eric Bledsoe. And it's Zubac in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's DeRozan. 10 points for him. Such a wide open look. DeRozan's got 12 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the jam by George.
Showing off those long strides. Really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
Back to DeRozan. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's George. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. George against DeRozan. The fader. And the basket is good. 14 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Here's DeRozan. Again, the Bulls score. Here's Kennard. 5 points in the game. Pass to Zubac. George with it. Ibaka with a screen on DeRozan. George drives in. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there. But his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Such a great two-way player. Paul George had an incredible 2018-19 season. He finished second in the league in scoring and third in the MVP voting.
Here's DeRozan. And he drains the turnaround, Jay. DeRozan's got 18 points in the game.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays. But that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Bledsoe, following the bucket by the Bulls. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. George passes to Zubac to the left wing. Clock at 6. George with it. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's DeRozan. And that one hits the back iron. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Back to George. Zubac, screen. George drives in. Out to the right wing. Ibaka for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his third assist of the night.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Now here's DeRozan. 18 points for him. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And it's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with this perimeter shooting.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Paul George.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's DeRozan. And again, Chicago, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Leonard can't get it to go. Chicago leading. Kicks it to DeRozan. The 3. Drains the triple. DeRozan's got 21.
That's exactly what the coaching staff wants to see out of DeRozan. The hair trigger release, the decisiveness.
Los Angeles has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter.
T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
There's There's a minute 17 left in the second period. From 17, and the shot's good.
Demar Derozan.
DeRozan's got 13 points in this quarter.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here he goes. That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, wait a second here, guys. We got a whistle, and it's on the defense.
2 shots.
So a shooting foul on the dunk. Chance to grab those 2 points coming up here at the line.
You know, DeRozan has been lucky. He gained so much valuable experience in his career playing on diverse All-Star and Olympic teams.
Now here's Jackson. Down low. Here's Kennard. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. DeRozan into the lane, and it's good for 2. DeRozan's got 27 points.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Kennard finds Jackson. 29 seconds left in the second. Tries a 10-footer. 6 on the shot clock. Nice shot by George.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
DeRozan against George. Offensive board. Kicks it to DeRozan. Over George. No good from the wing. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Bulls. They lead by 13. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just...
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Chicago Bulls. Now, if we're to chart their dominance, and now let's discuss the first half. You got to be impressed with what you saw from Demar Derozan. Definitely bringing his A game tonight.
You're right, Ernie. Look at the numbers. His impressive point contribution speaks for itself. He's put the team on his back on the offensive end, of course. And he's saying, hey, follow me.
And that'll do it for us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Demar Derozan has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court for the Bulls, we've got Ball. There's San Ilyasova is out there with Demar Derozan. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. On the wing, DeRozan. This one for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. George passes to Leonard. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, has got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
White against Jackson. Here's Leonard. And the shot goes in. Leonard's gotten 4 this quarter.
And coach applauding the night Kawhi Leonard is having. He's totally in the zone.
DeRozan against Bledsoe. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
White against Jackson. Now here's Leonard, guarded closely, and that one's long.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And the basket by DeRozan.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Bledsoe with it. Guarded now by Ball. For 3, George drills it from deep. George has got 11 points.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, Pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
DeRozan, and again, it's Chicago.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. To the inside, and the jam by George.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
To the paint. Here's Ilyasova. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club. 2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's DeRozan. And he converts the layup. DeRozan's got 39.
Now that's an assertive offensive talent. DeRozan is able to use his size to his advantage.
Pass to Leonard. From the line, and it's Chicago with a board.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's White, kicks it to DeRozan. Shoots over Jackson, and DeRozan with the basket on the assist by White. White's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Jackson, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jackson's got 14 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Leonard. Drives to the hoop. And it's Ilyasova with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Here's DeRozan, and Chicago again with a bucket.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Pass to Leonard. Now George. To the middle. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Bledsoe has been shown and known to be a scorer in this league, but he will play unselfish and made the right play there.
Chicago has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Well, you want to talk loaded college teams? Eric Bledsoe played with some serious talent during his 1 year in school.
Bledsoe went 18th overall in the 2010 draft. He was the 4th selection from his school. Now, John Wall went 1st overall, DeMarcus Cousins 5th, and Patrick Patterson 14th. But I'm happy I never had to face that squad when I was in college.
For the Clippers, Ibaka comes in for Hart.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over White. Leonard, good. Leonard's got 14 points now in the second half.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
That's good from DeRozan. The Clippers making a switch here.
Now the line for the Bulls.
DeRozan hits them both. And for the Clippers, they're shooting at 49% so far in the game. Stolen by Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Tries a 10-footer. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. There's the 3. The shot no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. Back after this. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Exert yourself by being disciplined and focused on the right stuff. All right, good job. Oh, let's go.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And for the Bulls, Kobe White out there with Troy Brown. Then it's Patrick Williams. Then it's Demar Derozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. Pass to Derozan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Greg.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.
And it's Kennard on the take. The shot won't fall, and Chicago will go the other way with it. On the wing, Derozan, defended by Kennard, and yep, it's good. Derozan's got 53 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Here's Winslow, and it's Chicago with a board. Derozan outside. Goes up on the wing. Again, the Bulls score.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Pass to Kennard. Shot clock at 5. He takes it in. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Outside, Brown. Over Kennard. And Derozan gets it to go on the assist from Brown. Derozan's got 57 points. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Kennard. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
And it's Derozan missing. Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Yeah, there's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow their fast break, but that has not been the case.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
The Clippers making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Desumu, he's checked in for White. Johnson, he's checked in for Chicago. There's a screen by Johnson. On the take. Oh, Derozan with the block. Basket counts. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Derozan. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. The West has the reputation of being more competitive, but the East is only getting stronger, Brent. Which conference you think right now is tougher?
Yeah, I don't mean to upset anybody that lives east of the Mississippi, BA, but it's the West. I mean, the West has the star power. The West is chock full of incredible teams that have been together for a while and ones that are growing. And if LeBron James is in the West,
and the jam by Ibaka.
If Serge Ibaka can get down that low, it's going to be that easy for him.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, another one falls. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Well, the Clippers shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Kennard against Brown. Screen by Ibaka. Kennard into the lane. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Now DeRozan. Fires from the wing. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Here's DeRozan. Again, the Bulls score.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
The Clippers shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Pass to Johnson. And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
Winslow up top. Williams defending. Ibaka with a screen on Williams. On the attack, Winslow. Ibaka for 3. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, no second guessing right now from Serge Ibaka with that jam.
The Bulls shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. DeRozan outside from 12 feet. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Kennard right side. The 3 is up. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Here's DeRozan. Another one goes. Incredible.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Inside, Ibaka. Johnson with the defensive effort. On the wing, DeRozan. And he banks in the layup.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Pass to Kennard. Out left to the wing. With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Johnson passes to Ibaka. Clock at 6. Johnson a screen on DeRozan. From the high post. And it's Dosunmu with a rebound. Chicago with the ball. Now here's DeRozan. He's feeling it. Rebounded by Winslow. Fires the three. Doesn't go that time.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
DeRozan for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now. Kennard against Brown. Ibaka, good. Ibaka's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
One shot.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Leonard with the ball. He's nearing a 30-point game here.
Yeah, B.A. He's been decisive and aggressive.
Ooh, poked away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Caruso misses. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. On the wing, DeRozan. Leonard defending. The Bulls with another miss. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's George. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. He got it again. Sensational.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Here's Leonard. Good on the shot. Leonard's got 16 in the second half.
That's great touch from the swing man as Kawhi knows that he can capitalize from that area and he can get there anytime he wants.
Here's DeRozan. Kennard with the rebound. Kennard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes.
George passes to Leonard. Back to George. Leonard outside. Screen by Ibaka. Clock at 4. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Shoots. And the Bulls get it back. Kicks it to DeRozan. Over Leonard. And it's DeRozan missing. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Demar Derozan.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Here's Leonard. Jones with the block. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. Green's checked in for.
Substitution on the court.
Shot to end the cold streak. It's off.
Just such an elite defender with unreal instincts. Kawhi Leonard consistent at locking up whoever it is he's guarding.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.